Hey everyone. So, you've probably dipped your toes into the world of AI chatbots. You found a tool, it was super fast, maybe even seemed a little too easy. But now, if your business is starting to grow, you're likely realizing that a simple bot just isn't going to cut it. In this explainer, we are moving way beyond the basics to help you find a platform that can actually scale with you.
Does that sound about right? You started with a simple tool. Maybe you uploaded a PDF and poof, you had a chatbot. And hey, that was a fantastic first step. But now you're hitting a wall, right? You're starting to feel those limitations and you're asking yourself, okay, what's next? And this is the real trap for so many businesses. The promise was all about speed and simplicity, but the reality is you just feel stuck. You can't build a separate bot for your sales team and another for support. You can't create smart workflows that actually do things, and you definitely can't connect with your customers on the channels they actually use, like WhatsApp or Instagram. It's time for a real solution. So before we even start looking at cool new platforms, we need a framework. What does a better chatbot even look like for a business that's on the move? Let's put together a checklist to measure any tool against, one that's all about flexibility, scale, and, stuff that actually works in the real world. Here it is. This is your growth checklist. A truly powerful platform lets you build multiple bots because a one-size-fits-all bot just doesn't work. You need one for sales, another for support. It has to have workflow logic to automate real tasks, not just spit out answers. We're talking about moving beyond a simple Q&A to actually booking appointments or qualifying leads. It absolutely must have integrations to connect with the tools you're already using, like your CRM or your calendar. It's got to be multi-channel to meet your customers where they are, whether that's your website, Facebook, or WhatsApp. It should have a memory to make conversations feel personal and a super clear handoff to a human so a customer never feels trapped in a loop. And finally, it should be able to support your internal teams, not just customers. Think automating onboarding or answering HR questions. This is the new standard we're shooting for. Okay, now that we have our checklist, let's look at some real solutions. But we're not just going to throw a list of names at you. We're going to explore 5 totally distinct strategic paths you can take. Each one is built for a specific business goal, so let's figure out which path is the right one for you. Our first path is for the business that needs one single powerful solution to handle, well, pretty much everything. Chat, voice, email, internal stuff, you name it. If that sounds like you, then your strategy is the all-in-one platform. And the tool to look at here is YourGPT. Your ChatGPT covers a ton of ground. It uses what's called a multi-agent system, which is just a fancy way of saying you can build separate, specialized bots for sales, support, and operations all under one roof. Its visual workflow builder is awesome. It lets you create really powerful automations without having to write any code. And it all feeds into a unified inbox for a smooth handoff to your human agents. Now, what's the catch? It's going to take more setup time than a simple tool, for sure. But the power you get in return is on a whole other level. And that really nails it. This isn't just about answering questions. It's about building an entire AI-powered engine for your business's communication and workflows. But what if your business pretty much lives and breathes on messaging apps, like WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger? If that's the case, your strategy shouldn't be to do everything. It should be to absolutely dominate those channels. This is the path of the messaging specialist. And our example here is Gupshup. Gupshup is totally laser-focused on messaging. With its deep support for the WhatsApp Business API, it's a powerhouse for generating leads and booking appointments all over the world, especially in markets across Asia and South America. The key thing here is its specialization. If messaging is your game, it is a top contender. But it's not trying to be your website chatbot or your internal HR bot. That's its whole identity. It doesn't try to be everything to everyone. It's built to be the absolute best at messaging-first automation. Okay, our third path is for those of you who want to build, not just click buttons and configure. If you've got a technical team and you need total control, deep customization, and rock-solid data privacy, then you need a developer's toolkit, and that path leads straight to Botpress. Botpress basically hands your developers the keys to the entire kingdom. It's open source, you can host it yourself, which gives you complete control over your code and your data. You can build these really cool, complex hybrid workflows that mix the creative power of a big language model with the pinpoint precision of rule-based logic. This is the path for ultimate flexibility. But just be aware, it definitely requires technical know-how and some development time. And that says it all. Botpress isn't a simple tool you just sign up for. It's a powerful framework for developers who are building really sophisticated custom AI solutions from the ground up. All right, path number 4.
This one's for a very specific and very powerful use case: social commerce. If you're an e-commerce brand that uses Instagram and Facebook to drive sales, you don't just need a chatbot, you need a social commerce engine. And in that world, ManyChat is an absolute beast. ManyChat is literally designed to turn social media DMs into dollars. With its deep integrations into platforms like Shopify and Klaviyo, it lets you build automated flows for recovering abandoned carts, recommending products, and running promo campaigns, all of it happening right inside Instagram and Messenger. It's incredibly effective in its niche, but it's not really built for much outside of that social commerce bubble. That is its entire focus. If your business is social first, especially if you're in e-commerce, ManyChat was literally built for you. And that brings us to our final path. This one turns the focus inward. What if your biggest headaches aren't with customers, but with your own team? For things like automating employee onboarding or managing all your internal documents, you need a secure, internal knowledge hub. This is the world of Ingest AI. Ingest AI is built for privacy and security from day one. It lets you train a chatbot on all your private company documents, your wikis, your knowledge bases, creating an internal expert that can answer your team's questions 24/7. It's a no-code solution designed specifically for secure enterprise environments, which makes it perfect for internal operations. And its purpose couldn't be clearer: to create secure, private AI assistants that make your internal knowledge and operations run a whole lot smoother. So after going down these 5 different paths, we get to the most important part. How do you actually make a decision? The key isn't to find the one best platform out there. It's to define your main goal, your number one priority, and match that goal to the right tool for that specific job. So let's just break it down one last time. If what you need is all-in-one power, YourGPT is your path. If you need to dominate WhatsApp and messaging, you're looking at Gupshup. For complete developer control, Botpress is your toolkit. To drive sales through social media, ManyChat is your engine. And for secure internal automation, Ingest AI is the solution. Let's end on this thought. A chatbot isn't just a piece of software. It's a new member of your team. It has a specific role to play in helping your company grow. So looking at these different paths, the real question is, who are you hiring next?